Hey y'all, good morning. Happy Saturday. Woo woo. um, y'all, I'm gonna tell this Revlon matte lip. Do y'all see that I cannot get this off? This is with a makeup wipe. So those have stain power like that right there, and that's the Smashbox liquid lip. I cannot shower makeup. No, I didn't use a makeup wipe. I just used what did I use? I don't know. But anyway, okay. So I'm just letting y'all know those are some good lipsticks. Revlon matte liquid lip and Smashbox, of course. But anyway, yes, I woke up and Mona has basically responded to my video that I'm asking where was Mona and her brains while Heidi was in battle. So let me go ahead and I am making breakfast, so if I'm stepping away or whatever, so hold on just 1 second. Let me put this pan over here. Oh shit. Oh. All that water and steam is on the bottom. Sheesh, we was about to burn that pan up. My bad, my bad. Let me get a lid. Okay, y'all. So, yep, I'm making breakfast. So, listen. Mona always puts out these videos saying the same exact thing. The same exact thing all the time. Oh, I'm over here. I'm disabled. I'm in recovery. People are always coming for me. They hate me. They're always making videos about me and coming up off of my name and just everything. Listen, when Heidi went live yesterday morning, if she still has that live up, because I did not go and look, but if she even went through her comments, she may not have, but I commented a few different times. And what did I say? I told y'all this yesterday. So you can even go back to my video where I said yesterday. You find out who people are when shit happens. Okay? When shit happens and you need somebody, that's when you're going to find out who people are. Okay? I also said that I commented that they will call you. They're not here right now, but they are going to call you or text you and say, oh, I didn't see it. Oh, I'm going through this, or I'm feeling like this, or blah, blah, blah. Just some excuse as to why they were not present when she was getting her ass dragged. And what did Mona say? I didn't see it. People sent me screenshots and people sent it to me and I didn't know what was going on and I've been under the weather and I'm in pain. Exactly what I said. Okay? Because that's what people do. And then, so her main answer to my question, where was she, is who sticks up for her? Where were people while she's in battle? Well, people come to my channel defending her all the time. You know what I'm saying? And Heidi was standing up for her. Heidi stood up for her and Tracy. And talked on their behalf. Spoke on their behalf. Against people. So she has been there. Through this whole Sweet Mouth thing, people have been there. Supporting her. Taking up for her. So when she's saying where was anybody else or who was taking up for her, they were there taking up for you. They're on your channel. They're doing interviews. They're giving their points of view. They're in your lives. They're commenting. They are there. They are present. Okay? As far as hating you, I could never hate you because I don't know you. I've never met you. So I could never hate you. And I don't delete my videos. So anybody, whether you like Mona or not, you can go back and see. I've never said that she didn't have surgery. I've never said that she's not disabled. I have never talked about her, promoting her Cash App. I have never put up no wheelchair emoji. I have never, what else did she say? What else did she say? Her disability. I have never called her a drug addict. Um, you know, all those things that she says, I have never said any of those things about her. You can go to any video. You can go to any comment outlet anywhere. I have not made any of those accusations toward her because I don't know her. I don't, you know, so I speak on things that she does. I speak on things that she's involved in. And I speak on her personality, her changes, what she has done, what's came out of her mouth. So to say someone hates you, they're making videos about you, to speak on a person's weight and looks because you've had weight loss surgery. I wonder what people were calling you before you had that weight loss surgery. Let's see some pictures of you at your 300 pounds. You know, it's always people who are insecure with themselves and always trying to change themselves for what people will think of them, that want to point out someone else's flaws. Honey, we all see my size. We all see how big I am. So you can, whatever name you want to call me, you can call me. That's nothing. Why you trying to be funny? That shit ain't funny. Because me personally, I don't care what 25 creators or what little stragglers or whatever you call, because your title is in direct response to what my title is. So you're talking about me. So just say who you're talking about. But better yet, you don't have to, because I know who you're talking about. And all the things that you have said do not pertain to me. I have not never said any of those things against you. I talk about you and what you talk about and how you totally contradict yourself all the time. That's why you're saying why you delete your videos so people can be forced to look at your educational stuff. No, you delete your videos because you're always contradicting yourself, and you go back and somebody tells you, well, you said this, you say, no, you didn't, but oh, yes, I did, so let me delete it. Hold on, y'all. Where's that at?
Amazon.
Okay. Oh. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. Hold on, y'all. Okay, thank you, y'all. So yeah, so for her to, like, she wants to talk about, I guess, me being a bigger girl. Like, girl, everybody sees that I'm fat. But you had weight loss surgery, so of course you can speak on that. And you had weight loss surgery, and you still don't look like you all that little. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, of course you know, what else can you say? Other than the lies that you said, because I haven't said any of those things about you, but you make it in a general state and you talk about multiple people at once so that you're able to, you know, basically repeat yourself over and over again. Say exactly what I have said about you. If you're going to talk about somebody, if you are going to respond to my video, say exactly what April has said about you. Has April said that you're a drug addict? Has April said that you're not disabled? Has April said that you didn't have surgery? Has April commented emojis on anyone's live or anybody's platform? Has April said, what have I said? I've talked about your, yeah, I think I have. Oh, and your 6 degrees. What I have said, I haven't said that you don't have 6 degrees. I don't know what you got. But what I have said is they're probably certificates, not actual degrees. I have said that if you have that many degrees, it seems like you would have a little bit more knowledge as far as how to maneuver through life and not go through the things that you're going through at 40 plus years old. Not having health insurance, not having, because if you have 6 degrees, what are the 6 degrees in? Because you have said, I don't know if you said something about business and you said something about maybe sociology or something. I don't know. Or if that was just a class that you were speaking on. But what are the degrees in? What are they actually in? Because if you do have a degree in business, which is one of the most common certificates that a lot of people get, it's like a 2-year program that a lot of people go after because it is a general thing, almost like an umbrella type thing where you can go into all different types of industries with that. So if you have that degree, it seems like you would be knowledgeable as far as how to get through this insurance thing and get your stuff taken care of and everything. It seems like wherever you've been employed that are not offering the health plans or refusing, or that you're having to appeal and those types of things, they're not wanting to pay you. If you choose this, then you can't get paid. And it's just a bunch of shit that for people that really don't deal with real life or haven't had to encounter those issues. Listen, you guys, when you are employed somewhere, you definitely need to know what your options are if you ever become disabled or not able to work over a period of time. If you have to take a medical leave or those types of things, you should definitely be looking into what options you have, what do they provide and what they don't, so that you can be prepared for stuff like that, because stuff like that does happen. And if for whatever reason your employer does not provide any type of unemployment, because even if you applied for just unemployment through the Department of not Human Services, I'm sorry, through like your Department of I was going to say Job and Family Services, but it's called different things, different places. But basically whatever your state government or your state, hold on y'all. Whatever your state facility, your state services who provides welfare and assistance and those types of things, that's who you would apply for, like unemployment through medical help. Because if you're not getting paid, so if you're on leave with no pay, then you need to be able to get some type of unemployment. If you've worked at your job, for a certain period of time, at least 6 months. And then if you're not getting paid, then that would help you to qualify, because you're not getting paid. So that would help you to qualify for medical insurance through the state. So, even if it's only while you're off of work, that's what stuff like that is supposed to be for. Even though people do make it a lifelong, or they make that their livelihood, they live off of it forever. It's supposed to be for people who need help during certain times, just during times that they need help. It's supposed to be a stepping stone. It's supposed to be for people who, lose work or things happen abruptly and you need help getting along the way or in between those times. But what she's going to say is because she has an appeal in, or, you know, she's applying for whatever she's applying for and she's appealing it, she's not able to apply for anything outside of that at that time. That's what she's going to say. But that's not true. So yeah, y'all. As far as Miss Mona, trying, you know, she's basically saying that, and this is the last point that I want to make. I'm going to make this last point real quick. And that is the reason I spoke on it in the first place. Y'all see this good old fashioned rolled butter? Just a big old block of. Ooh, that's why I look like the Michelin Man, because of that big old block of butter. Hold on, y'all. Y'all, when you are cooking and you got one of those electric stoves and you're cooking something like eggs or something like that, you know, it just needs like that little bit of heat and it'll finish cooking itself, always turn it off. Don't wait till the last minute, because you'll end up burning it if you turn it off at the last minute, like when it's already done. But yeah, y'all, so the whole reason why I even made the video in the first place, and the reason why I titled it the way I did, is because of Heidi herself and what she said out of her mouth. See, that's the thing about me, where people, you know, they say like people make videos and this stuff and this type of thing, making up stuff. I don't make up stuff. And I don't speak on stuff that I don't know for, you know, that I really don't know. You know, I don't know about what her personal things are going on with her. I don't know if she takes drugs. I know if she's had surgery, she has access to narcotic medication. She says that she doesn't take them. She says she's a herbal girl. That's fine. It's whatever, but I know that, you know, in any surgery, I don't give a fuck what type of surgery, you know, they do offer them. And if she was taking them, I wouldn't have no problem. I wouldn't see that as her being a drug addict. You know what I'm saying? They prescribe that to you for a reason, so that you can kind of function through life and that sort of thing. You know, regularly while you're trying to recover. But what I am going to say, Heidi herself in her own live, she is the one who said when she made that live and made that video apologizing to, or, you know, thanking Susie for standing up for her. Thanking Susie for saying, and then that was a lie. So, you know, saying that she didn't call him John Gacy and didn't call him a pedophile, because then in her own video, she said that she does think he's doing some things. Now, she didn't just come out and say what the things were, but she did say that, you know. So, and Sean said that he's going after her too as soon as he gets her information. You know, that's crazy. You can't just go out here and just spew out that people are molesting their children. That's nothing to fucking play with. People really are out here doing that. People have really went through that. That is nothing to play with. You don't have to do that. You don't. Like, you don't have to, you know, if you want to say something about somebody, she did what she did, you know, talk about his looks. Talk about, you know, that. Something that's funny, or, you know, something about him personally. Not, that he's molesting his damn children. That's not nothing to fucking play with. That man is over there taking care of people's kids because they couldn't function in life and take care of their kids properly. You know, It's people like him that are a blessing. They didn't have family to take them on. You know what I'm saying? So he became their family. Regardless if he's getting paid for it or not, he should. A lot of y'all have kids just to get paid for them. A lot of y'all have kids just to get a fucking check. A lot of y'all have kids. A lot of mothers. What would you be able to do if you didn't get assistance for your kids? You know, would you be able to provide housing? Y'all that have low income housing, would you be able to provide housing? Would you be able to feed your kids without stamps? Would you be able to, you know, make sure your kids got medical care without medical? Would you be able to do that? You know, so then this man, he's fostering kids and he's taking kids into his home so that they can be properly taken care of and hopefully have some piece of decent life before they become adults, and saying something about him getting a check for it. Well, don't you get a check for yours? Even though they're yours, don't you get a check for them? You know, so, I mean, there's plenty of times when I had to choose working. I couldn't further my education and be there for my kids. You know, I had to choose both at the same time. So in that case, because I can't work and go to school and take care of kids, I work jobs where, yeah, they paid me and stuff or whatever, and I made money, but at the same time, I did need help. I did need that medical. I did need them stamps. You know what I'm saying? So it's supposed to be a stepping stone. It's supposed to be there to help. But a lot of you that are like grown, able-bodied women, nothing wrong with you. Your kids are now grown. That's your chance. Not that they don't need you home 24/7. They don't need to be in daycare. You should be out trying to do something with your life and make something out of yourself instead of still sitting in the house collecting that. But it is what it is. You know, people are going to do them. But for you to speak on somebody getting a check or getting some type of compensation for them allowing strange kids to come into their home and eat properly and go to school and be clean and all of that, just to have the necessary basics that they need as children, that's crazy. That's crazy to me. But Heidi said out of her own mouth, she was thanking Susie because she's the only one that stepped up and took up for her. She's the only one that, you know, that basically, you know, just did anything, that spoke on her behalf. She's the only one that did that. She said nobody else has done that. She says she realizes she doesn't have any friends here on YouTube. You can't be friends with people. She understands that. She was crying. She was saying that nobody is there for her. She has been there for people. She's always there for people, and nobody has been there for her. She says she does not have any friends on YouTube. She realizes that this shit is fake as hell. She said this stuff. So that's the reason why I made my video and spoke on it and made the title, Where Was Mona and Her Brains When Heidi Was in Battle? Because Heidi was saying no one was there for her. She doesn't have any friends on here. She says she's going back to what she was doing. She's going to focus on her shit that she got going on in real life. She's done with the beefing. And she realized she ain't got no fucking friends on YouTube. So that's why. Because those are the main people that she's over there taking up for. Those are the main people that she's over there with, supporting. And that's the people that she, you know, so that's the reason why I said that. Because Mona loves her so much. That's her sis. When all things are all good and they all hugged up together and Heidi's there with you and sticking it out with you on your phone, talking on your lives and standing up for you and saying how good of a person and stuff you are and talking up for you. But of course, like I said, she's going to say, oh, I didn't see it. Somebody sent it to me. Oh, she didn't say nothing. Friends shouldn't have to say nothing. If my friend, because y'all use that term real loosely, if my friend got some shit going on and some people are coming after her, she don't got to ask me to do shit. She's fucking battling. What if she got time to go over here and do this side thing and she over here? No. She shouldn't have had to ask. It should just be a natural reflex. But see, fake ass people that really don't give a fuck, it ain't no natural reflex. She didn't have that inkling to go and to do anything because, bitch, who was there for me is what she said. I guess nobody. I guess nobody. I guess all them people that come over here talking about I'm making another Mona video, I guess these people are nobody. But they can be nosy and be on all the lives and talking up. And when y'all talking about people, but when you need somebody to be there for you, even to make a little comment, watch how you talking to my girl. Don't come for her. She didn't say that. That's not what she meant. Anything. You can't do that. You was hurting. You was tired. You over here fighting your own battles. So that's why I made that video, because Heidi said that herself. Now, she said she was going to delete the live right then. I don't know if she did. But she spoke. Those are the words that she spoke. So that's why I made that video saying that. And Sean did not threaten to put his hands on her. So that's another thing. Like, he never said that he was going to touch her, do anything to her. He just called her some bitches and some hoes and said, bitch, just like she did. Just like she said this, and that. Just like that bitch Heidi, or that hoe Heidi, whichever one he said this and that about me. That's what he said. He never said that he was going to do nothing to her. He never said that he was going to put his hands on her. You know. Now, so he didn't say that. You know, but then of course she made it about her also, talking about Anthony Banks coming for her and everything. It always ends up being about her. Every time she's speaking on something, it started off really about her. Well, who was there for me? What about me? Me. Like, that's all she ever do. And that's what I talk about when I'm talking about Mona, is her personality and the things that she says and how she contradicts herself. That's what I talk about. I've never said any of that other shit, and I could never hate you because I never even met you. Being outside of YouTube, bitch, I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? But Heidi said, who the fuck was there? Nobody was there for her. Heidi said she don't have no fucking friends on here. Heidi said, fuck these bitches and fuck all this stuff or whatever. This is the only person that was there for me. Even though this bitch, we don't even like each other. This is the bitch who said something in my defense. So that's why I made the video, entitled it the way that I did. Okay? You know? And, honey, you can never talk about my looks. I look better than you. I just woke up and I'm in the kitchen making breakfast. And you could never. With all it is, you could never come for me. Okay, never. Girl, all you sit over there and talk about how you decrepit, but you that bitch. Like, pick one. Pick a struggle. Like, which one you gonna be? Because you ain't that bitch, and you just over here, oh my back, oh. You know what I'm saying? Like, people, y'all are so fucking funny. You know what I'm saying? And she always want to talk, and then she want to talk in groups. Don't group me up in nobody, honey. Because I over here, I stand the fucking alone. I say what the fuck I say. And what I say is exactly what I mean. Don't try to group me into these people who have done and said all of these other things about you, because I haven't. And as far as Pretty T, I'm in my own battle. Y'all always dealing with your own shit when it comes to y'all doing something and standing up for a person. But when y'all group together, it's all fun and games. When y'all going after somebody, but when it's one of your own and somebody asks you, where was you at? All you can say is, well, what about me? I gotta make these pancakes, y'all, and I gotta watch them, so I'm gonna get off of here. I love y'all. It is Sunday. We woke up on the bullshit this morning. This is how we gonna do our weekend, so... Okay, we're gonna go to Dollar General in a minute, y'all, because I am taking my son to the hotel today. We're gonna go and swim. We're going to go and swim and have some fun. I get to get in the hot tub. I can't wait. So, yeah, so we are going to, I'm going to make these pancakes, and then I'm going to go throw something on and go to the Dollar General. And that's what we're going to do. Download y'all coupons, y'all. I love you. See y'all in a minute.